Welcome back to Applied Wisdom. This marks the final video in Module 7, Book It and Ship It. The last video was about making and implementing decisions. This video is about managing the consequences once things are in motion. Let's get started. So now you've made a decision, communicated it clearly, and it's in motion. What happens next? This is where you use your court sense, porpoising, and open attitude to bad news to monitor how things are going. You can and will need to readjust as you learn new things during implementation. The culture of respect and trust that you've built will encourage your team to openly discuss things that are not going according to plan and work on solutions. There will always be unexpected twists that can sabotage the best laid plans, so it's a good idea to have a plan B at the ready. People often neglect to establish benchmarks and contingency plans. Once in motion, it's important to do an honest assessment of whether the plan is working as the organization reaches or doesn't reach key benchmarks or milestones. In setting benchmarks and contingency plans, be specific. When will you check progress? How will you check it? Work with your team to agree on milestones and dates. Put these on your calendar and communicate them. Then work together to check on things proactively. Be prepared to adjust and recalibrate to ensure success. Continue communicating that bad news is good news because it means you are learning and you can do something about it. You know there will be problems, so finding out and adjusting quickly is a real positive. Here's Michael on his experience with backup plans.
It's not backup planning. It's just part of the plan. That no plan is fully executed if you don't think through the sort of what could happen, what might need to go differently. This is always, most obvious in event planning. What do we do if it rains? And that's often a useful, just very basic, practical thing you need to consider. But also forces the team to sort of think through scenarios that you need to be ready for. So I'm a big believer that Plan B, I understand it's Plan B, it wasn't your first choice, but I don't like the term backup because it somehow implies that it's going to be less effective or it's off the cuff. A well-developed plan, you'll see many opportunities on how to proceed, and you'll have a preferred choice, but those should have already been thought of. So that is definitely part of our planning culture.
Now it's your turn to try a pair of exercises to set milestones and benchmarks and to develop backup plans. The first exercise uses assumptions to develop a list of milestones to monitor along the way. The second exercise is a Plan B brainstorming. What will you do if assumptions don't come true and milestones are not being met? Try both of these on your own as a thought experiment. Then implement your own versions with your team for major projects and decisions. Leading a nonprofit demands passion, perseverance, the ability to make decisions, move them into action, and manage the consequences. When all is said and done, too often, more is said than done. You want to be on the side of having done more and said less. Congratulations on completing Module 7. The next module, Who Owns the Monkey, is about delegation, accountability, and empowerment. See you there.